Welcome to the Cocktail Spirit from Small Screen Network. I'm your host, Robert Hess. Now, a drink as simple as the gin and tonic, you really wouldn't think there's a lot to understand about it. But in fact there is. Tonic water, which obviously is going to be in the drink, is a drink or a carbonated beverage flavored with quinine, plus some sugar and a couple other ingredients. Here in America, quinine is actually regulated by the federal government, and they put a limit on the amount of quinine that can go into tonic water. So the American tonic water has traditionally been lower in quinine than the English tonic water, and quite frankly, all the companies in England making tonic water haven't spent an awful lot of time really focusing on making great tonic water here for America. Over the last couple of months, there's actually been a number of companies coming out with really great tonic water. One of them is Tonic, which is going to be the tonic water I'm using here today. If this isn't available locally for you, you can get it online at kegworks.com, and they're actually doing, I guess, a pretty good business selling Tonic around. It comes in a nice, cute designer bottle too. But back to the gin and tonic. There are probably two drinks that people think about when they think of gin-based drinks. One of them, of course, is the gin martini, and the other is the gin and tonic. The gin and tonic usually gets the short shrift, simply because it's just a highball type drink, sort of, it's not that exciting. But when you get the right gin and the right tonic water combined together, it really provides an excellent layering of flavors. The way it's made is extremely simply. We start out with just a standard rocks glass. We then fill that with ice. First we're going to add 2 ounces of gin, and I'm actually going to measure the gin, even as simple as this. 2 ingredients, I mean, how hard is that? One of the important things here is you want to make sure that you're monitoring the amount of alcohol you're using in a drink. If you're simply at home free pouring in, you might put 2.5, 3, 4 ounces in, and before you know it, you're not really paying that much attention to the drink itself. You're paying attention to walking across the room. By measuring your alcohol, you're actually paying better attention to the quality of the drink you're getting rather than the quantity of the booze you're taking in. So we're just going to add that straight to the glass. This is what's called a built drink, meaning we're actually building it in the glass. We then take our tonic water, and then we just simply pour the tonic water over top to fill the glass up. Now for a garnish, I'm using a lime wedge. Now quite often when you're sticking a wedge of a citrus, whether it's lemon or lime in a drink like this, one of the things you're doing is actually providing the guest the capability of squeezing lime in if they want to. And so for gin and tonic, you traditionally wouldn't squeeze the lime in there, but most of the guests are actually going to do that themselves. So just hang that on the side. Add a couple of sip straws, and there we have the gin and tonic.